EA Sports. And tonight, it's a Windy City special. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, we're talking about the best of the best. These guys on the court represent less than 0.001% of the world. I can't wait to see this star-studded affair.
Jay, you know the feeling as the 10 players take the court and we get ready for the opening tip. Durant, and that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Leonard knocks it down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Durant. For three. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Paul George. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Beyond the arc for three, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try at the line, no good. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Oh for 3 from the line. Wow. Beverly. His first effort off the mark. Kyrie across the timeline. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Leonard, curling inside. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Clippers have the rebound. Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Durant. Fires the 3. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
George lets it fly. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 5. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Durant, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Durant. Misfires. It's no good. Strong finish for Paul George.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Irving brings the ball up court. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. George, and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Irving knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Got it at the line. Leonard to Williams. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Driving right to the basket. From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Irving. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Williams. Lou Williams. Missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Irving. Oh, that's how it's done.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Irving. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Leonard. Kevin Durant swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From long range, and he knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Not going down here.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Rebound comes to Kyrie. To Durant. For 3. Textbook defense. Leonard. Yes, 3-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Patrick Beverley pins it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. To Beverley. Big finish at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Beverley into the front court. They trail by 2. George to the basket, but it won't go. Trying to cash in. Shot by George, misses. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Lou Williams. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter. I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Here's Irving into the front court. Lead is 2. To Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Spencer Dinwiddie. No problem. Contested. Hits the 3.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Slam dunk.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Fires the 3, and it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. It's PG for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Kevin Durant with the block. 4-3. And it's Williams there for the rebound. DeAndre Jordan tips it. That'll do it for the first half. The Nets have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the 3rd. To George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head? Or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Beverley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Time to shuffle things up.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
It's a 5-second violation. George buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Dinwiddie. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
George, oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Leonard, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Trouble getting the ball across half court. Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. George can't connect. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kawhi Leonard, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Irving. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our Community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations.
Irving. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
For three, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Beyond the arc for three. That no good, off the mark. Williams into the front court. Up a dozen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Fires the three. Won't go down. Beverly into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Shot from the lane won't go. Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
George trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Irving. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guy's down 11. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. And he hits the second. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
To Paul George. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Durant against Paul George. Fires the three, and the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. And that one out of bounds off the net. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Durant buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To George. It's good.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Surveys the floor. Irving. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving to Durant. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 2, Torian Prince.
Leonard buries it.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 15. 4-3. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
George matched up with Durant. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
Oh.
And finishes strong.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 00, subbing in.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. And they retain the possession.
I got this plan. Let's go.
To Paul George. Add 2 points to the board.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Lets it fly from long range, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Kawhi Leonard, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very